Chapter 5, The Lost Holy Grounds.
Where the hell am I? I'd better have got frequent flyer miles to that flight.
Well, first, let us collect Crescent and Sunrise Valley's details! Here we go. As overseers of history, the Lumen Sages and Umbran Witches were both incredibly powerful, each fearing each other and strictly prohibiting interrelations as a way to maintain the balance of power. Upon the annual occasion of a total solar eclipse, only the selected elders of each clan were allowed to meet with the other group to contact and conduct negotiations. I suppose that each clan, drawing their power from the sun and moon respectively, must have held the eclipse as the most special of celestial phenomenon. The two clans, inexorably linked but opposed, like positive and negative, solidified this relationship in their interconnected mountain hideaway, the Witches' Sanctuary of Crescent Valley and the Sage's Sacred Sunrise Valley.
Sage's Sacred Sunrise.
Let's try saying that 3 times fast.
Sage's Sacred Sunrise.
Located in an inaccessible and treacherous region, these areas were lined with countless rows of stone monuments dedicated to each clan's dead, and large statues depicting a witch and a sage stood at the center of the shared area.
Demarcating? Demarcating? What the fuck?
That word, the border between each clan's territory.
Somebody's digging into their thesaurus.
Each statue has its back turned to the other, and their visages, as though rejecting any human intrusion, stir intense feelings of discomfort within one's soul. Atop these statues, the clans met for their yearly consort, giving this place a mysterious but interesting ambience. That's a weird way of phrasing that, but okay.
Like I said, they're really going nuts with that thesaurus. Yeah, that one works.
This journalist is really flexing that that college degree there. These valleys were not just filled with memorial tombs. They were also home to training facilities in the light and dark arts, held as sacred ground by both clans. Today, the statue of the Umbran Witch is a truly gruesome sight, as a giant spear has pierced the woman's chest. If it was shoved through the statue during the witch's age of persecution, it would have required unspeakable power from the Lumen Sage who carried out the act. Eyes all tongue-tied. Wait. Meh.
It's like, yeah, check me out. Let's finish. Oh gosh!
Is this something you can do with the whip?
Yes, kill those golden snitches.
You've been naughty.
Oh, you heard her. I've been naughty. Let me sort things out for you. This sword has an attack that, well, I'll mention it. There is a powerful barrier here, but something on the other side is giving me a sense of strange deja vu. Oh boy. It's time for everyone's favorite enemies, and by favorite, I mean most hated.
Oh gosh. It's that enemy. You know the one.
It's time for grace and glory! Ah!
Hey, what are you doing up there? That's more like it.
So, this katana weapon has a charge-up move that pretty much acts... It's kind of almost mechanically similar to the ultimate attacks found in the in the 3D Ninja Gaiden games. So, of course, it's a katana that gives you that. But you can dodge while charging the move, and it does a really sizable chunk of damage.
That's good.
Sonata in Donkey Kong, 4489. 448. Why did I add a 9 there? I have no idea why I said 4489, to be perfectly honest. I was like, wait, where am I getting the 9 from? Why am I adding numbers that aren't there? And of course, if you go backwards, which nobody in their right mind would do, you find they really need to stop with this kind of game design.
Yeah.
It's like the Devil May Cry series stopped doing that after they realized that nobody is going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So,
Aha.
so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use the damn it, charge attack while I'm waiting for them to attack me, and then dodge. Unfortunately, this game decides to go with the Devil May Cry. It'll auto-lock you on to things, even if you're not pressing the lock one button.
Oh, wow.
So, I can't just attack away from the enemy to set up my charge. She automatically does a 180-degree turn
Oh, great.
towards them. Can we stop doing this in games? It's fucking retarded.
If we want to lock onto something, we'll... Oh, I don't know. Lock onto it!
Yeah, we'll press the lock one button. That's what it's there for. Hang on it.
Stab your butt! Stab your butt! Stab you, stab you, stab your butt! Oh, that was cool.
While he's, wasting time by going, oh, my stuff. Oh, daggone it!
What the fuck?
I literally pressed the button the second I saw any visual indication that he was doing an attack. Ah, dang on it. And this is why this area becomes unlocked after you fight these guys.
Right.
Because they had to have their introduction.
They gotta get their book shown and all that crap. Haha!
This won't kill this one, but it'll get his health down. Oh wait, that actually did
No,
kill
I
him.
killed him.
He's the last enemy.
What the f... There you go. Aha!
Hopefully he's got low enough health for this to kill. Oh, look, 2 tries.
Good job.
That is way better than any of my practice runs.
Gold.
Gold medal. It's what I don't deserve, but it's what they gave me today. By the way, your stinger move with the whip, I don't know, for some reason, it just kind of makes me think of, like, classic Castlevania, except it's all, like, zoom. But it's like, but it kind of, you know, juts full. Like, if I were to do a Castlevania game with this sort of combat system, that's what I would make the stinger move kind of like that, except the whip would be straight. It's just a classic Castlevania whip.
So, are we saying that this is beautiful devil-may ninja
Vania.
I think that's what we're saying here.
Devil May Ninja Devil May Ninja Vaniuto. I need to work on that one.
Ah. Get in there.
Oh,
That surprised me.
I sort of knew that was coming, but whatever.
My lipstick.
Nothing. Damn. What the?
I've often seen a girl without lipstick, but lipstick without a girl? Most curious, isn't it, Cheshire? What's also most curious is how a child like you has kept afloat in this town.
The name is Luca! And don't you think it's a little strange to be worried about my well-being? Sure, the Festival of Resurrection is peak security. The thing only happens once every 500 years. Can you blame them? Besides, when you look as good as I do, security isn't a problem. But a killer like you, on the other hand, I'm sure you found a way.
That little girl. I've seen her somewhere.
She is the
Hey, don't go freaking out on me. We both know you came here for something. But what you don't know is the closer you get, the harder it's gonna be for you to get away from me and what you've done. You'll have to fess up to it all. I can't wait for you to get your hands on whatever it is you're after.
Let me guess, you want a cut? Well, if you're still alive by then, perhaps you can appeal to my generosity.
Still alive? You may be standing right in front of me, but you're definitely not living in reality. Which is a shame, because the truth is always going to be the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
All I see when I look at you, the real you, is the truth. The truth is, you killed my father. I don't care who believes me. They can't reject the truth. The truth will set me free from your black stain on my life. The truth will allow me to expose you to the world. Then, I'll have won. And I'll do it without stooping to your level. Because I'm not a heartless witch like you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you gonna do? Kill me in plain sight? Go ahead. It would only prove everything I've said about you. Well, that and sadden the hearts of a number of young ladies. Claire, and Trish, and Sylvia, and Amy. Oh, you don't want to piss her off, let me tell you. Hell hath no fury.
Hell have no fury like a goddess wolf that paints things.
That's a lot of Capcom, ladies.
What the?
A number of them wear glasses, too. And all were games that the creator of this game worked on. Roar. It's time to buckle your courage and get set for Fearless! By the way, you can see Luca running. You can see Luca running away.
There we go. I've decreased it by 1 notch. The notch.
Don Notch?
No fireball today.
Ah!
Damn it.
Dad! Fuck off!
Can't you see I'm killing your brother?
I don't... Well... they're probably not, but... I hate the fact that the fairness can roar and cause you to basically be immobilized. And that happened right as the other one was firing its fucking laser beams.
Here we go. You and your dumb tail. Fuck you. Yes, 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 yes!
Well, you know what they say about white girls and dogs. But that's not the end of the voice.
I like the tuba guy. He's funny looking.
Ah!
Ah! There you go. Whip it good!
Yeah. Umbran Tears of Blood. Heavenly Manipulators. The Umbran Witch's sacred Crescent Valley is said to contain enormous relics harkening back to the valley's place as a training ground in the witch's supernatural magical arts. The long bridge that snakes between the cavernous ravines of the valley, stone circles hinting at celestial principles, training chambers where death was wagered in hopes of polishing one's skills in life. All of these are depicted in the tattered records I have obtained. I know not if they ever truly existed. However, the magnificent appearance of the witch statue in the distance seems to indicate that the legends passed down through history are, in fact, real. Amongst these numerous artifacts, the most mysterious are those known as heavenly manipulators. I have already described how the Umbra Witches drew their power from the darkness, and the Lumen Sages from the light. However, I have not mentioned how these powers were at their greatest during full moon, or at the peak of the sun's ascent. The two groups created the heavenly manipulators to affect the movement of the moon and sun, and these devices played a role in the clan's most important of ceremonial rites. If stories are to be believed, the clans could affect even the very ways of the cosmos at will. The power of the witch and sage are not common knowledge, although, as overseers of history, one could imagine that they must have held appropriately powerful abilities, making their ultimate destruction an even more ironic end. And here we have a heavenly manipulator. Yes, turn. Turn.
Turn, turn, turn.
Do everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a moon in the sky to burn. Wait, what? And that's how I'm going to get over deer. I just run up this thing and jump!
Whoa!
And any angels in my way get crushed.
Boom! You two again, eh?
Get used to them. Ah, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Sure love dodging things I can't fucking see.
Lightning. You're gonna get crushed!
Crucian Squoosh! Don't celebrate too soon. It's time for some heavenly harmony! Well, let's see if we can put some dissonance in that harmony. God, daggone you.
Jeez.
I pressed the fucking...
Down on the ground. Oh,
I'll show you
my.
some real dissonance of harmony. Or harmony of dissonance.
Damn.
My controller sounds like a chainsaw when doing that. And now I have a chainsaw weapon on me.
Cool. You've been kicked.
Mwah. Yeah.
Oh, silver.
Broken witch heart. Witch heart, broken witch heart. Stupid witch heart that I have.
Low, low, low.
The scary thing is I'm doing better than my practice runs so far.
Huh.
That should tell you something of how my practice runs have been going. Well, the witch's tears of blood. Beginning in the 15th century, the whole of Europe has been swept by a madness, a tragic event unprecedented in the whole of human history. Blah, blah, blah. The witch hunts. As a result, the dark clan of Umbra witches were wiped from the pages of history forever. Working at the behest of the powers that be, and making use of their ancient magical arts, the witches watched over the passage of time within the human world. Or, at least they did. Until suddenly being swept up in the waves of persecution and finally crumbling away under the pressure of people's harsh
Recriminations?
Yeah, that. Recriminations. The woman's sorrowful, blood-stained tears crystallized into bright red gemstones, and according to Vigardian legends, are said to be scattered everywhere. These stones, filled with their feelings of regret, are known as Umbran tears of blood. To this day, the people of Vigrid, believe that should 100 of these stones be brought together as one, enormous calamity shall befall the land. Yet no one has actually seen one of these gemstones, the ultimate of witchly souvenirs. They must be found for you by a crow, a beast whose heart lies in resonance with the departed witches. These crows act as the witches' loyal servants, protecting their tears from falling into human hands. Caw! Broken Moon Pearl. Moon Pearl, Moony, moony, moon, moon, bro. By the way, I didn't mention, I grind it for Halos between recordings.
Huh.
By just replaying the chapters up to this one.
Enter the gates of hell.
Enter the gates of hell!
I got my cinnamon. Yes.
I want to keep this chainsaw. Although technically the chainsaw kind of counts as a...
Take care of my babies, will you? Some people may have a thing for the 45s, but to me, these are the real works of art.
So, I think I'm gonna buy a witch heart. I wish that they would fully heal you like in other games, but they don't. They only give you back roughly the amount of health that they increased your health by.
Huh.
Which is a bit weird. Another thing that's a bit weird, I don't think you have invincibility frames when dodging. Excuse me. I think there's an... whoa, what the fuck? I didn't realize he came all the way up that high.
Jeez.
I don't usually go back down this thing. I think there's an Umber and Tears of Blood down here that I forgot. At least I thought there was. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken or misremembering. It's completely possible.
Dragon Wind.
Yeah, we'll be seeing something like... Oh, that's why the Dragon Wind doesn't come all the way over to this area, because it goes... Oh, okay. That explains that. Gotta stompy wompy the switchy witchy.
Right. With the witchy.
Yes. That. It's something staff interior. I can't read that word. It's not even English. I don't know what that was, but it wasn't English. Oh, and now it's time for one of my actual favorite enemies of the game, unironically. I think I just adore the Ardor. It's like, bring it on, bruh. Ah!
Holy crap! Jeez!
I can't fucking see. The camera's too zoomed in. Oh!
Ah!
Anyways, I think these guys look cool.
Yeah.
Ah! Fucking hell. I couldn't fucking see!
Yeah.
It's not the fault of the enemies, it's the arena that I'm in. I feel like I'm kind of blowing out the microphone. What's our gain settings at?
I haven't noticed it be that. Or of course you were just really loud a second ago.
Ah! I was hoping to get through this chapter without dying, but... Fucking hell. I wish the camera wasn't so zoomed in this enclosed space.
Haha! Almost.
Damn camera. Ironically, it's like, I think sometimes the camera is the biggest problem with this game, because sometimes I can't see what's going on. Even though it doesn't have the fixed camera problems that Devil May Cry games have. But it's kind of like, free camera isn't the greatest either. Devil May Cry 4 has a much better free camera. And if I may, I think Devil May Cry 4 is actually the better game.
Oh, compared to this one?
Yeah.
Huh. You're getting cut in half.
I think this game has a lot more style. I think this game is a bit more stylish than Devil May Cry 4, but I think Devil May Cry 4 is a little bit better, mechanically speaking. Nice to know they still give out gold for shit performances. What is this? The 2020 Game of the Year awards?
Well, hey, at least you're not a damn master ninja for, like, getting your ass kicked constantly.
I think the thing is Ninja Gaiden, I think its rating system, which... One of my problems with Ninja Gaiden is that its rating system and its score system are, like... are very separate from the game's economy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with like Bayonetta and Beautiful Joe and Devil May Cry, it's like tied to it. But I think the thing is, Ninja Gaiden, I think, gives you bonus points. I think Ninja Gaiden rewards you more for efficiency. By the way, you can use the whip to grab these enemies in the air and double jump off them. All I'm doing is I'm just pressing the attack button and holding it, and then jumping off of them. This is basically the easiest way to do this.
Yeah, that seems to work pretty good.
But have you ever noticed that Devil May Cry does not encourage you to kill enemies in like one hit most of the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden, if you get like an insta-kill on enemies, or you use attacks that can basically insta-kill enemies, you get rewarded for it.
Huh.
So I think Ninja Gaiden rewards you more for quote-unquote efficiency. And there's no, like, stale moves penalty in Ninja Gaiden. So it's like, if you can efficiently kill a bunch of enemies really, really fast with this one move, go for it. Spam it all you want. You know, find your own playstyle that works for you.
It's not stylish, it's efficient.
Yeah. in a way, playing well still kind of ties into the game's economy, in that the better you play and the less health items you have to use, the more essence you have that you can spend on like upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, ultimate attacks also give you more essence drops from enemies. I don't know if things like insta-kills or obliteration techniques. I was having trouble remembering what they were called for a second. I don't know if those cause enemies to drop extra essences. I don't think so. The way this game works, and I haven't really explained it much, you know that combo counter that appears when I'm fighting?
Yeah.
The points, it'll show you a point total, and it'll show you a point total, and it'll also show you a multiplier next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Pieces of a brutally destroyed witch statue. Some kind of power source is preventing it from reforming.
Okay, time to kill more of you guys. That was fast.
So yeah, that thing that says combo points there. Mm-hmm. Right now it says 48 times 1. That multiplier can go up to 9.9. And whatever that and its multiplier ends up being gets added, just gets directly added to my Halo count after it's finished.
Huh.
So it doesn't make enemies drop more Halos like the style gauge does in Devil May Cry. Instead of making enemies drop larger amounts of Halos, they still drop the same amount of Halos, but you get whatever they dropped on top of whatever that is that just gets automatically deposited into your Halo bank. So that's how it's similar but different, and I think that's another reason why this game doesn't have like its own like style chart thing, because they came up with a system that's similar but different.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, daggone it. Damn. I'm just gonna let this happen. I wasn't set up with the proper weapon in the first place. I knew this trial was coming up, but yeah. 1 sword slash equals 1 punch, but ah, daggone it.
What the hell?
I pressed the dodge button. Like I said, I don't think you have iframes while dodging, unlike other games.
Nice. Those 2 are dealt with.
And those are the only enemies in this one. Using Angel Arms doesn't count as a punch or a kick, although that spinning move is what happens when you press the kick button while wielding that weapon.
Huh.
Yeah, I wasted a bunch of punches. The what you're really supposed to do is you're supposed to charge this up. You don't even have to do the dodge, although I use that as a way of getting around as well as trying to slow down time. And then do that, and then hit them again, charge up, and then do that so that you can kill them in, like, what the game would consider basically, like, two. Because the actual release of the charge slash itself does not count as a punch. Only the initial slash you used to go into the charging stance counts. Wait, I did pick up the thing that they dropped, right?
Oh, you better have.
Oh, well, whatever. If I didn't, I can play it again. I mean, I technically cleared it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's these things again.
Ow. Fuck off.
Can't exactly see that well.
Yeah, that's why I said the camera is this game's biggest problem at times. Because shit like that will happen. I don't think it's as much of a problem in 2. I could be wrong, though. I think 2 fixed a lot of issues this game had. The graves within the city. Vigard is littered with the legacies of the ancient age. Ancient age. Amongst these are the stone coffins used to bury departed witches. Along with their fellow overseers of history, the Lumen Sages, the Umbran Witches use their incredible powers to repel any intrusion upon Vidgard. Under these I know what that word is, but for some reason my mouth does not want to form the syllables to say it.
Huh.
Auspicious.
Whatever.
Yeah. These auspicious. Whatever. The witches abode by the terms of their netherworldly contracts, and upon parting with the physical world, the strongest of the witches were defined as guardians and buried in stone coffins throughout the town. These stone coffins were sealed tight, and it was said that only those with knowledge of the witch's magic could open them. Even during the witch hunts, when the coffins were subjected to attempted demolition. Wow. It's demolition. Why do I want to say demolition?
Demolition?
Demolition Man. Not a single soul was able to peer into the contents within. According to one theory, the contract with the demon master stipulates that upon leaving this earth, a witch's soul nor body can remain. It is said Umbran burial customs were developed for that very reason. The women would bury their loved ones in treasured stone coffins to lessen the pain for those destined for inferno, even if the effect was slight. Today, unable to break the magic seal upon the coffins, the Lumen Sage seal of the sun has been placed upon the stone sarcophagi as a counterweight. If by chance the power of the witches were to return to this world, they would be prevented from opening their coffins due to the seal. This is a clear indicator of the sort of persecution these women were subjected to during the witch hunts. While the whereabouts of the witches' tombs is outlined above, the location of the tombs for the Lumen Sages remains unknown. According to the remaining records, they had taken up final resting place with the Umbran in the secluded region known as the Crescent and Sunrise Valley. It is said the Lumen sages who conducted their duties not in darkness but in light rest peacefully in their valley after departing from this world. Finally, there are rumors that somewhere in Vigard research is underway to extract the spirit energy from the departed witches. It seems that the fate of the Umbran Witch and the Lumen Sage has not yet been truly decided.
Oh, well, that took a while.
Sonata and Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I can get clues.
Okay.
It's breaking apart. It's breaking apart. It's breaking apart. Oh, don't you dare! Oh, you asshole! He always does that. Huh. I thought this road looked a bit serpenty. Well, now I'm feeling inspired.
That was weird. It's like, oh, you're just gonna sit in front of me then.
Ah. Dang, fuck it. Ah, what the fuck? I actually never seen him do that before. Fuck off. This is not going well. Ultravolt! Oh, well, you know what they say. The early bird gets the worm, but I'm a snake! Well, too bad. You're a leech! And go. Birdie. You know, despite being a witch, I'd say that Bayonetta is probably more of a summoner.
Yeah.
Gold medal. Umbran tears of blood. This is how she walks slowly with this sword.
Yeah.
Do 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 That stupid inspired fight could have gone much better. Should have gone much better. Oh well. Rodan and the Gates of Hell! This is the last book for this chapter.
Thank God.
There is a place beloved by wanted men and rogues, where money and power rule all. It is where I have established my office. Those who call this place by its given name are instantly identified as newcomers, as the tired hands of this rat hole come to all call it by a single name only. The Dump. Bloody battles and dirty disputes over money are an everyday occurrence here. And the concept of concern for one's fellow man was long since lost on the Dump's denizens. What the people here are after what they love to see is not of this world. They thirst for the uproar only the occult can inspire, the appearance of a specter, a man being devoured by a demon. These are the snacks they eat as they drink and cavort in the dump's numerous watering holes. It is this place that I have come on my pilgrimage in search of a grasp on reality. The dump is a wretched hive for all sorts of scum and villainy.
Oh, come on.
They knew what they were doing. Home to everyone from black market businessmen to informants and devil hunters in between.
Devil hunters, huh?
But amongst them all, one man is particularly strange. His name is Rodin. Proprietor. You know how they say, it is said, don't make fun of people that have trouble pronouncing words or mispronounce words because they learned it from reading?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the same can be true in reverse. Someone who can't read certain words might be because they learned it from speaking.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard proprietor, but I rarely ever see it written. So it's like, what the fuck? Proprietor of the Gates of Hell bar. His front may be that of a bartender, but rumor has it that he is actually an arms dealer. Of course, if a man such as myself were to visit his establishment, there is no way all of his secrets would be laid bare. However, I can tell just by the air around him that he is a dangerous man. Unlike the standard assortment of thugs in this place, he is a sort of danger on a truly different level. Okay, like, the way that sentence read made me think I skipped something.
Yeah.
According to one of my colleagues, if one carries enough clout here, Rodin is known to provide a gun or blade should the fee provide satisfactory. That is all I have been able to wring out of people here. There are rumors that if you enter the bar from some sort of hidden entrance, he will provide you things that money cannot buy. Or so saith the gossips in this occult-obsessed town. Even they even... sorry. I got crap in my throat. They even go on so far as to say these things are not made via normal means, but are weapons made from materials only available in Inferno. In the dump, there are enough rumors to rot one's ears. And if I hadn't seen the fresco of the Trinity of Realities, a staple of the Vagridian religions on Rodin's wall, I would have dismissed talk of him as nothing more than these tall tales. In any case, if I am able to fully investigate this man's secrets, I will surely be able to obtain the truth I so desperately seek. However, aimless sniffing around in this town is a great way to wind up dead. I'll have to be prudent and not leave things to chance. Sorry about that. I feel like I have something in my throat. Broken witch heart.
You die, statue.
I use bullets to get a bullet. And then I'll grab that.
Yes, we get it. You like that attack.
Where?
Over there. There we go. Blood and guts everywhere.
Not the most graceful of victories, but it'll do.
I guess it'll do. It's only a platinum.
It's not a pure platinum, though. Platinum games don't do this to me! Eh. Enter the gates of hell!
It's like... it's always in these games where it's like, oh, great, I got an A ranking. Yeah, but it's not an S ranking. I got an S ranking. Yeah, but it's not an S plus ranking. I got an S plus ranking.
Working me to the bone. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Let me go whip some things into shape for you.
He always says the same thing whenever you give him a record. After the first one, that is. So, he uses these records to go to hell to call out demons, to pound out the demons. So is he basically just making devil arms and giving them to Bayonetta?
I guess so.
This took a bit to pound into shape, but the workmanship's solid. Now, go put this thing to good use.
Yep. And that's one of those weapons I can equip on either my arms or my feet.
Anyway, I got an S plus rating. Yes, but it's not an S plus plus rating. I got an S plus plus rating. Yes, but it's not an S plus 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 plus. Fuck this game.
I didn't want to have to buy one, but I got me a red hot shot. That'll bring me back to Loof if I die. Now, if you go back this way after killing that second Inspired, back to here, you'll find this arena. Oh, my controller's low in battery.
I think the battery charge cable's in my room. I mean the controller charge cable.
Well, what's it doing there for? Ah! I gotta figure out how to get rid of unwanted. Ah. Come on. It's always satisfying to win with that air kick.
Yeah.
Okay, now that I'm not fighting anything, I can plug my controller in and hope that the cord actually fucking works.
Annoying, but it works doing that. I'll have to go grab Jake's at some point, since he's not even using it anyway.
Do.
Shooty.
There we go. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Me! The fence has been exposed to the elements, weaken it considerably. Just a little bit of effort should knock it right over. I sawed it. Say hello to this guy. He will not be your boss for this evening. Well, unless you, like, watch 2 episodes ahead and that ends up being how you spend your evening.
The only ones meddling are your hapless minions. This will be taken care of in the manner I see fit. Your assistance is not required. I suppose coming here has given you a second wind. Feeling better, Bayonetta?
There's a lot of them around here.
Yeah.
Who are you? And don't you dare say my long-lost sister.
Sister, you've quite the active imagination. You and I once fought for the jewel upon the crown of the Umbra throne. And now that you've returned, my sleeping beauty, it is time to finish that fight.
Finish the fight. What is this? The currency we're using in this game?
No time for daydreaming.
Hey look, it's 2 rivals fighting in the rain.
Wow, never seen this before.
Hey, but they're not siblings this time. They made that very explicitly clear. This is the most implausible and impractical fighting choreography I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I also see Bayonetta learn from the same school of martial arts as Sanji, doing handstand kicks.
These cretins fouled it all up again. But perhaps this can be to my advantage.
Time to fight someone who fights like you.
you can only get, fucking hell. You can only get Witch Time from her if you dodge her, Wicked Weaves.
Huh.
Ow.
Jeez.
Ow. Of course, actually dodging said Wicked Weaves. Well, good luck with that.
Again.
That's because that happens for every phase of the fight. This fight has 3 phases. And I had knocked her health low enough to basically go straight into the 3rd phase. Ah!
Oh gosh.
Fuck off.
Damn it.
I'm not very good at that fight. If you couldn't tell. I'm gonna get a fucking stone award from dying twice. I feel like this game, dying and having to restart should give you a penalty, but I feel like the penalty it gives you is a bit too harsh in this game.
Huh.
At least for normal mode.
Yeah, let's get straight to the fight, thank you very much.
Ah! The fuck!
The hell? Which time? At least she didn't hit you with all those. That was kind of cool.
I think I broke the cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah!
She countered me.
And moving on. Boom. Aha! Do it!
Yeah. I really wish that had gone better. I wanted no deaths, but yeah.
What's the matter, sweetie? Afraid of something, are you?
Afraid? Me?
This is a waste of my time. You're still not ready.
Tell me about it. I had 2 deaths.
Yeah.
While running, press ZR twice quickly to unleash the Beast Within! Unleashing the Beast Within allows you to transform into animal form and unlock mysterious magical powers. For instance, if one were to unleash the power of a panther and transform into the beast, they would be granted speed as fast as the wind and would be able to surmount even the most dangerous of cliffs with ease, and also to run like a Mataratsu from Okami.
Oh my! That was bloody amazing!
Moon Kitty!
Chapter clear.
Oh, bronze award. Okay. Well, it's not as bad as I was thinking.
Hoo-hoo! Fire! Yes, yes!
Hmm, 93 points.
Huh.
I have gotten way better at this. I can actually afford items.
So, did you hear about Astral Chain?
What?
That, Nintendo owns it?
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, apparently it's a Nintendo IP now.
Now I have 2 red hot shots. Now, before I end out this episode, I want to visit the shop. By the way, when you do a spinning attack with these claw weapons, it changes their element. Which also changes their moveset.
Huh.
Check this out. What are you buying?
Oh, daggone it. What he says when you enter the shop is random. New product information. New technique is now inside. Try unleashing the bat within. Try unleashing the crow within.
Oh.
This is what I grinded up Halos for off screen. Not item, it's in techniques. So, that's how you normally do Witch Time, but if you press the button just as you get hit, you'll turn into a flock of bats.
Huh.
And it'll activate Witch Time. Ah, daggone it. You have to do it, like, literally on the frame, though.
There we go. Bats!
So I'll be buying that. That'll help with things. Crow within. I can turn into a birdie. And once I buy that, it unlocks this. where after I turn into a birdie, I can zoom directly to my target.
Nice.
The bird uses Devil May Cry 1, 3, and 1 and 3 style of flying, where it's really just more a prolonged hover. Except it's not tied to your magic gauge. It's something you can use whenever.
Nice.
So, yeah. That's that for that.
You got transformations.
Transform! You know, maybe Bayonetta should... I know they already did the death battle with Bayonetta and Dante, but there should be one with Bayonetta and Shantae. Both use their hair and both can turn into things.
Yeah.
And are both magic wielders.
Yeah. Oh, I'd put my bets on Bayonetta.
I wouldn't count Shantae out necessarily. Just because she's in a more cartoonish game doesn't necessarily mean anything. Though, Bayonetta would definitely be a boss tier enemy.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this episode. I have got to pee.